YouTube family, welcome back. Now, last month, which was June, was Men's Mental Health Awareness Month. And now we're here in July. But did you really think we'd stop talking about men's mental health because it's not June anymore? This is a topic that can and should be discussed year-round. So today, we're talking about things men can do to improve our mental health. Quick disclaimer, ladies and anyone else watching this video, where are you going? Stick around because you're bound to hear some things that may apply to you or somebody you care about, especially if it's an important man or young man in your life. Let's start with number one. Fellas, I want you to remember that you matter. We have a lot of pressure and responsibilities between family, work, relationships, etc. And those responsibilities and pressures typically increase as we get older. So it's easy to get so hyper-focused on fixing everyone else's problems and making sure everyone else is okay that we forget about and neglect ourselves. And what happens in many cases? We eventually get so burned out and exhausted, not just physically, but also mentally, that we can't properly take care of ourselves or the people who matter the most to us. So remember to be kind to yourself and remember that you have value and you matter, even when it feels like the world is against you or doesn't value or appreciate you. Quick note, if you think this only applies to grown men, you're sadly mistaken. You'd be surprised how many boys and young men don't value themselves or feel like they matter because they have so much responsibility placed on their shoulders at a very young age. Now, of course, there are many other reasons, and I can fit that in a separate video. But sometimes family dynamics and circumstances may keep these boys and young men from enjoying their childhood and experiencing their childhood and adolescence. Now, in my experience, it takes a lot, and I mean a lot of communication and support, especially from parents and caregivers, to address this. But again, I'll save that for another video. Bottom line is this, young men, don't forget that you matter too. You understand? Number two, take care of your body. Now, I've mentioned this in a lot of my previous videos, but there's a very strong correlation and bidirectional relationship between our mental health and our physical health. But what can we do to take care of our body and our physical health? Try maintaining healthy eating habits, staying active or engaging in regular exercise, and try getting some decent sleep. Greatly reducing sugar and heavily processed foods and eating a well-balanced diet can have a very positive impact on mood and energy levels. Regular exercise can reduce symptoms of depression and anxiety while again having a positive overall impact on mood and energy levels. Same goes for good sleep hygiene or maintaining a regular sleep schedule and having a restful environment, which leads to quality sleep. Now, if you want more information that's specific to you and your needs, I'm not your doctor, nor do I play one on YouTube. So contact a physician, schedule an appointment, show up, and figure it out. Now, since we're talking about taking care of your body, also try avoiding recreational drugs and limit alcohol intake. For some of you, this may require professional help, but we'll circle back to that later in the video. Unfortunately, many men turn to recreational or prescription drugs and alcohol to mask or numb traumas and negative feelings and emotions. And let me tell you something. Some of those feelings and emotions you're experiencing, they will keep coming back like Jason Voorhees until you address them. Number three, don't be an island. Now, what am I talking about? It means establish and nurture strong relationships with other people. Sometimes we have family and friends, but we may not feel we have meaningful or close relationships or a sense of belonging with them. Sometimes we may not feel that our family or friends are capable of creating a safe space for us to open up. So we might feel a lack of social and emotional support. Sometimes we might not want to burden our family and friends, so we might withdraw from everyone for a bit. Now, to be fair, on occasion, that actually might be warranted, but don't stay there. Don't stay on that island isolated and withdrawn from everyone. Try developing and maintaining relationships with trusted people in your life. Keep and maintain and nurture your support system. Trying to live out your Dragon Ball Z fantasies by doing your best Vegeta impression sounds good until you realize you're a regular human who isn't built to go through a similar character arc. You're not even Yamcha, and you for damn sure aren't Krillin. So chill. You're not built like that. Last thing on this topic, social isolation and loneliness may increase our risk for heart disease and stroke, the diabetes, depression and anxiety, suicidality and self-harm, and dementia. Now, since we're talking about the importance of meaningful or close relationships and building a system of supports, One way to do that is this. Number 4, or if you're from the Midwest, number 4, pursue your hobbies and interests. Please try making time to find and engage in activities and hobbies that you enjoy. They can provide a sense of achievement and relaxation in a world that is stressful. You know what I'm talking about. So take some time to hit the gym, get on the sticks, or join a group. I don't care if you join a medieval cosplay group. If that's what you enjoy and you have a chance to meet other like-minded people, why not? You're not hurting anybody. Look, man, we all need some downtime. We work way too hard not to have any. Number 5, stay informed. Fellas, let me know if any of these sound familiar. Did you learn or were you told that men should always be stoic? That we should be unemotional and that men who show emotion are weak and easily taken advantage of? Maybe you were told that no one cares about what you're feeling and to keep it bottled in like a real man does. Unfortunately, many of us grew up thinking that stoicism, suffering in silence, and not showing emotions are qualities that make us men. It's not until we experienced life and leaned into educating ourselves about mental health that we began to better understand not only our own needs, but how to support others we love and care about. Whether it's our family, spouse or significant other, friends, colleagues, or even complete strangers. Bottom line is this: get some knowledge about mental health and keep learning. And last but not least, number 6, seek professional help. Wait, hold on, You didn't think I'd do a whole video on things us men can do to improve our mental health and think I'd leave this out, did you? If you're struggling with your mental health and you realize it's taking a toll on your relationships, your career, your self-esteem, and or your academics or any other major domain in life, it may be time to explore seeking help from a therapist, counselor, psychologist, or psychiatrist. Now, contrary to what some people still believe, having a therapist doesn't mean you're crazy or mentally ill or weak. It doesn't mean that you'll be placed on medication or institutionalized. Look here, man, sometimes we all need a little help to navigate tough times in life, and therapists and mental health professionals can help guide us through those challenges while giving us the tools to eventually navigate those tough moments on our own. Of course, hitting the gym and making more money might help you become a better man. But what do you do when those traumas you experienced in childhood and from previous relationships keep popping up like Mr. X and begin interfering with your ability to keep a companion or maintain business connections and relationships? Now you're looking dusty and you're a lonely, financially successful man with poor emotional regulation, trauma, and small calves who can bench press 225 pounds 10 times, but who's also likely to pass his trauma and behaviors down to his children if he has any in the future. Invest in yourself. You matter. Last thing I'll say is this: some of the most successful, strongest, toughest, brightest, most resilient men I know, myself included, either have a therapist, at one time had a therapist, and or they're open to seeking the assistance of a therapist or mental health professional if necessary in the future. I'll elaborate more on this in the future video. But in the meantime, YouTube family, I want you to leave a comment down below and let me know if this video resonated with you and if there's something that you do that I left off of this short list to maintain and look out for your mental health. There are definitely other things that men can do to improve our mental health, but I felt these things were very important to mention. Also, don't forget to like this video, share it, and subscribe to the channel. In the meantime, you already know what to do. Take care of yourselves and one another. Peace.